It is with great delight that I welcome you to the 38th graduation ceremony of the USIU-Africa. Graduation represents the highlight of the university calendar when we publicly congratulate and celebrate the achievements of our students. It marks a milestone as the graduates come to the end of those long days and nights of studying and learning as they transition into a new phase in their personal and professional lives. It is a time that we proclaim to the world that our students have acquired the skills, competences, knowledges, and sensibilities that only higher education can confer. It is certainly an ecstatic time for parents, guardians, and sponsors who have invested so much treasure and time in the educational preparation and success of their loved ones. All the past 37 graduation ceremonies have been very special for the university and the generation of students who are now alumni. This year's graduation class of 960 students receiving bachelor's degrees, 344 students receiving their master's degrees, and for the first time ever, 21 students are receiving doctoral degrees. So this is also a very special occasion. As with previous graduates of this exceptional university, we, your teachers, staff, and the students you are leaving behind, and those who come in the years and decades ahead, expect you to become active and dedicated alumni. Alumni constitute an institution's most valuable asset as ambassadors and advocates, as invaluable sources of feedback and counsel for continuous improvement and for philanthropic support. As alumni, you can also help us access professional services, participate in institutional governance, as several current members of the Board of Trustees and University Council who are USIU alumni do. And as alumni, you can assist with student recruitment, offer career counseling, and add to the talent pool of our beloved university as visiting instructors, speakers, mentors, and role models. We expect much from you as future alumni because we believe we have given you a high-quality education that will serve you for the rest of your lives. Your degrees are recognized in this country and throughout the world because we enjoy dual accreditation in Kenya by the Commission for University Education, whose board chair is right here, Professor Thairu, and in the United States by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges Senior College and University Commission. This allows us to combine the best of Kenyan and African higher education. Our university places a premium on providing our students a rigorous and transformative education. An education, as our motto says, that will take you places, with the indispensable soft skills prized by employers and the lifelong learning skills so essential in a world of rapid change. Through our general education program, which every student takes, regardless of major, and some of you complained about those ones, we seek, however, to cultivate the intrinsic, intellectual, instrumental, and idealistic values of learning in the various disciplines in business, humanities and social sciences, science and technology, pharmacy, and health sciences that we provide. These include critical and creative thinking skills, written and oral communication skills, and quantitative and scientific reasoning skills. We also strive to provide our students the invaluable literacies of the contemporary world. interdisciplinary literacy, the ability to see phenomena and solve problems from multiple disciplinary or analytical angles. Intercultural literacy, the ability to understand and navigate different cultural and social realities and relationships. International literacy, the capacity to understand the complex interconnectedness of the world's nations, economies, societies, and challenges. And of course, information literacy, the ability to locate, evaluate, and use information that continues to explode effectively. You are leaving behind a university that will continue on its upward trajectory as Africa's premier university with a global perspective. Several key developments have occurred since last graduation that make me immensely proud of the university and convinced of its enduring progress. First, we had a successful transition from our long-serving, dynamic, dedicated, and visionary former Vice Chancellor, Professor Frida Brown, to whom I'm deeply indebted. We also undertook and completed an inclusive and participatory strategic planning process. Our new strategic plan for 2015-16 to 2019-20 is remarkably bold, with 5 key goals. 1, provide globally competitive and innovative academic programs incorporating research and co-curricular activities for holistic education. This will involve expanding innovative programs and enhancing and entrenching the research agenda. 2, expand and efficiently manage the university's financial and human resources to meet its capital and operating requirements. We will be diversifying our revenue sources by strengthening our fundraising efforts. 3, improve human resource management using best practices. We will do this by attracting, recruiting, retaining, and developing competent, diverse faculty and staff and support staff, and actively engage them to develop a strong sense of community. 4, expand, maintain, and optimize use of physical facilities and technology. We will continue to strengthen the availability of world-class facilities to support academic and co-curricular programs. Finally, increase visibility and enhance quality services to internal and external customers. We will increase the university's brand visibility as a global premier institution through robust internal and external communication. We want to raise our ranks into the top 100 universities in Africa and the top 1,000 universities in the world. In short, we seek to enhance the institutional quality agenda through the pursuit of academic excellence, operational excellence, and service excellence in all university activities. Many aspects of the plan are already underway. A few examples will suffice. In terms of academic programs, in the coming academic year, 2016-17, we are introducing a Bachelor of Science in Epidemiology and Biostatistics, a BA in Film Production and Directing, a BA in Animation Studies, an MA in Marital and Family Therapy, and a new PhD in Information Systems Technology. And also, we are introducing an online MBA. The animation degree will be the first of its kind on the African continent. With regards to resource management, we are currently conducting a major institutional audit to improve our resource management systems, which will be completed next month. We expect also to complete very soon the hiring of a new director of institutional advancement who will lead our efforts in fundraising, alumni relations, marketing and communications, and external relations. With regards to human resources, we are about to complete a major job evaluation, salary, and organization structure review, the first since 2009, which will be implemented in the new academic year. With regards to the expansion of facilities, in a few weeks, we will be launching our new and imposing student center just across over there with its state-of-the-art facilities. And in the new academic year, we will begin construction of a new building for the School of Humanities and Social Sciences to provide more classrooms, labs, and faculty and staff offices. We are also expanding our technological capabilities by establishing an innovative business recovery center in collaboration with industry and a students' innovation and incubation center. With regards, finally, to increasing visibility, in the new academic year, we'll be launching a comprehensive communications strategy informed by a report from a committee that was appointed following a communication survey we undertook across the university this year. There are many more highlights from this past year that we can all be proud of. Again, in the interest of time, I can only single out a few. First, institutional accreditation. In April, we successfully hosted reviewers from the Commission for University Education for a regular institutional quality audit review. Earlier this week, we received approval for fast-track academic program authorization from our American accreditors. This entails expedited review for new programs and is only given to institutions that have demonstrated the capacity to mount new programs effectively. Second, our faculty productivity continues to grow. This year, faculty have published numerous articles in major journals. Several faculty have also received major research grants. Let me just mention a few. USIU-Africa now hosts the multi-million-dollar Carnegie African Diaspora Fellowship Program that sponsors African-born diaspora academics in Canada and the United States to engage African universities in Nigeria, Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, and South Africa. Dr. Amos Njunguna in the Chandaria School of Business received a grant of 3 million Kenyan shillings to review the governance practices of retirement benefit schemes in Kenya, and another one worth 6 million Kenyan shillings to evaluate the cost efficiency of retirement benefit schemes. Professor Francis Wambalaba, also in the Chandaria School of Business, received a grant of 33.5 million shillings from the International Development Research Center of Canada for poultry and fish feed capacity building. Dr. Kennedy Mkutu in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences received a grant of 59 million shillings from the Open Society Institute over the past 3 years for an ongoing project on crime prevention in Kenya. And last month, Moses Onyango, a lecturer in IR, International Relations, and the Institute for Public Policy and International Affairs in the School of Humanities and Social Sciences, received 34 million shillings from the European Union to train regional economic integration officers. Dr. Naomi Noah in the School of Pharmacy, our newest school, Pharmacy and Health Sciences, received a grant of over 500,000 shillings from the Royal Society of Chemistry to carry out a study on the development of nano immunosensor for detection of methanol in alcoholic drinks in Kenya. And Professor Jimmy Macharia in the School of Science and Technology received a patent from the Kenya Industrial Property Institute in May this year. Third, the university also hosted numerous conferences, workshops, and public lectures by prominent scholars, business leaders, government officials, and ambassadors. Among the most memorable events was the public lecture by the United Nations Deputy Secretary General, Jan Eliasson, on May the 26th this year. He spoke on the power of diplomacy in a global landscape to an audience that included students from other Kenyan universities. Earlier this month, we hosted a week-long workshop for over 40 doctoral students and instructors from 6 African countries, sponsored by the US-based Social Science Research Council. Fourth, the university continues to expand its partnerships with industry, with other universities and international agencies. We hosted delegations from several universities, such as a team of 5 senior leaders from a university in Los Angeles in May to explore collaboration. And of course, we also have student exchanges. Right now, in fact, in this audience, there is a group of Japanese students coming from Soka University with which we have an exchange program. I would like to ask the Japanese students from Soka to stand up. Okay, you can see them there at the back over there. You're welcome to USIU and of course to Kenya. For all of them, this is their first time to visit the continent. I've of course reserved the best for last, namely the remarkable achievements and activities of our students. We were all immensely proud when USIU-Africa hosted the African Model UN, AfroMoon, conference at the United Nations office in Nairobi here from 14th of May to the 18th of May. This was the result of the bid by our students in international relations during the 2015 AfroMoon conference in Addis Ababa. It was the first time the conference was being held outside the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa. The delegates to the Nairobi conference were drawn from across the continent. And last week I met a group of students who are planning to bid for the 2017 AfroMoon here at USIU and Nairobi. Our sporting prowess is becoming legendary. This year, our ladies basketball team won the national championship again, while the men's basketball team came second. So guys, and one of our female basketball players, Zainab Chan, was selected as one of Africa's best 5 players. In hockey, Linus Sang was voted the best goalkeeper in Africa. The rugby team took second place in the Kenya Rugby Union National League. In the Kenya University Sports Association League, we came in 3rd out of 24 universities after Kenyatta University and the University of Nairobi. And in the just concluded sports research by CPS International that ranks universities in the area of sports, USIU Africa was placed 3rd overall in the country after Kenyatta and the University of Nairobi. I could go on and on to point to the great work done by the Student Affairs Council and the various clubs about the exuberant energies of Black History Month, Culture Week, Career Fair, Mr. and Miss USIU Africa, Talent Week, and the numerous awareness-raising campaigns about cancer, drug and alcohol abuse, HIV and AIDS, the launch of a He for She chapter, and the various student-led fundraising drives. These activities create vibrant student life, provide invaluable opportunities for student leadership, and foster a shared sense of community. They bring alive our mission and the value we place on diversity, multiculturalism, and student personal development. But the year had its challenges. The most disturbing was the grabbing of our land in Muthaiga North that we bought in 1999 from the Insurance Company of East Africa. But this tragic event brought out the best in us as a community. From the day our land was invaded by armed goons on July 9, we were resolute in fighting this act of impunity. We organized an exemplary peaceful demonstration, went to court, began an online petition, and did our best to present our case to the media for the public to know the truth. The land grabbers have been stopped by a court order from undertaking any activities until the matter is resolved. We'll continue to fight for what is rightly ours, guided by three basic principles and interests. First, we are committed to the rule of law. Land grabbing is an unacceptable act of impunity and should be condemned and resisted by all law-abiding institutions and individuals. Second, we believe in the primacy of education as the engine of inclusive, innovative, integrated, and sustainable development. Higher education is essential for producing high-quality, skilled human capital for development. Grabbing resources from educational institutions is a profound assault on their ability to provide quality education. Finally, as the current custodians of USIU-Africa, we have a responsibility to protect the institutional assets bequeathed to us by those who built this university to the exceptional institution it is today. And of course for us, in turn, to bequeath it to future generations who come long after we are no longer here. In short, both our history and future are at stake. In the new USIU-Africa Strategic Plan, we have identified, as I indicated, several ambitious strategic goals to expand and strengthen our academic programs, research capacities, and facilities for student learning. Our plans to build new student hostels, classrooms, faculty offices, and sports and other facilities will be severely compromised if this act of impunity is let to pass. And other universities will not be safe. Let me thank all the friends and supporters of USIU Africa in supporting us in our noble cause for justice, so that we can focus on our core mission and values, providing quality education for the young people of this country and from the other 73 countries who attend USIU Africa. I'd like to conclude by once again thanking our distinguished guests and visitors for joining us on this special day. Above all, my heartiest congratulations to our graduates, the class of 2016. We are very proud of you, and we wish you the very best in the next phase of your life. We salute you as our new alumni and look forward to engaging you in the years and decades to come. Thank you.